And welcome back, everyone, to Game 3 in this exciting best of 5 series between Rampage and Vengeful Reapers here. I'm Random Minion Caster, and back with me for Game 3 is Aderant Luna. How are you finding the series so far, Luna?
Man, this series is intense.
Yeah, both teams going at it hard right now. Lots of kills, absolute bloodbath. Kill a minute here in both games for the winning team. And last game, at one point, we had a 2.0 kill per minute pace there. And so as we go here into game 3, we have some more lane swaps, role swaps here on the side of Rampage this time. We've got Finny switching from ADC to mid lane, Rookter switching from support to ADC, and Baby Rope Bunny switching from mid to support. On the side of Vengeful Reapers, same as last game, Imagines will continue being their top laner, and Epic Gamer their ADC. And their picks and bans have been done here as well. So on the side of Rawr Rampage, we've got Leona, Vayne, Maokai, Renekton, and Mordekaiser bans. On the side of Vengeful Reapers, you've got Morgana, Urgot, Cho'Gath, Teemo, and Trundle. Now for picks, interesting picks here from Rampage as they go with Zillion, Yumi, Tristana, Fiora, and Jarvan, while Vengeful Reaper is going to go with Ari, Thresh, Jinx, Ornn, and Lee Sin. So given all the changes happening in this game, the picks and bans are completely different. Luna, what are your thoughts on this?
All right, so I really like Rampage's bans for the comp that they pick. They banned four of the best tanks slash bruisers in the game at the moment, and then they took away Vayne from Epic Gamer. Like they're giving that man the respect. They're like, you're not having this anymore, ever. Very good call. Now their comp, it's a little wonky, but it makes sense. They're gonna put their eggs in a basket because Deity, he's been playing well, and Rooker is known to be a very competent ADC. So with Baby Rope Bunny on Yumi, just going to be able to heal people up, put out a bunch of poke. Uh, I haven't seen Finney's Zillion, but having the chrono shift option to keep someone alive is massive. Uh, I'm not sure. The only thing I'm kind of questioning is maybe the J4 pick. It feels a little weird. I actually really like your pick because Fiora is really strong in the current top lane meta with the on hit builds that's been going on lately. And then for Reapers, they also have a fairly strong comp, although I don't like the Lee Sin pick. I feel like that kind of goes against their comp with like, I mean, you have Thresh that can lane a hook, you have the Ornhorn, you have Ari's Charm. Lee Sin might be viable to accidentally kick a main target out of a fight and accidentally save their life. So they'll have to be very careful on their on their what's the word? I can't think because I'm just too hyped.
That's fine. Yeah, the target selection will have to be very, very careful here for the side of
Execution. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, execution. And speaking of execution, we did see Jason playing that Lee Sin in game one. Did get some really good kicks to isolate targets out of the side of Rampage. We'll have to see if we can keep that up because, as you said, if he does it wrong, that he might end up executing his own team if he kicks a viable target away, causing his team to lose a kill that they could have easily picked up otherwise. And as we do say that, we are loaded onto Summoner's Rift right now. So we will head on into the game here. We'll have to see. And Rampage in their picks and bans, sparing no expense to try and get Deity a favorable lane matchup, banning out a lot of the champions in the top lane there to make sure that Deity won't have to face a rough early game or run into tanks or bruisers that she'll have issues with. Now, no invade this game, it looks like. On the side of Rampage, I mean, do you think either team would have had a favorable invade?
No. Rampage definitely does not at all. Um, Reapers, they might have, because you have Thresh Hook, but that would force either Ari to take her charm at level 1, which is not ideal, or Vayne could go Zap or her Chompers, which Chompers wouldn't be ideal. Zap can work. Zap is an okay alternative level 1, but usually she wants to take her Q for the weapon swap.
Yeah, and potentially might have just been leery on the side of Vengeful Reapers. They had a bit of a rough early game last game where Jason KB got caught walking in his jungle because they invaded. Now, they do, I suspect, know that there's vision here on the side of Rampage. They did see J going in and there were some pings, but they're still going to start it up anyways. We'll give the leash over on the side of Vengeful Reapers. We see their bot lane, Epic Gamer J gonna fake a leash for their side of things as Jason's gonna start in the top side instead, so they won't be 100% sure which side Jason started. He managed to avoid the ward near the Raptor pit there.
Guys, that's very, very clean by Jason dodging that ward. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot harder for Rampage to track him.
Definitely, and Neeson and J4 both really, really strong early junglers, both more than capable of ganking at level 2 here. So tracking their early jungle movement is absolutely vital. And the poke coming down from Rookter and Baby Rope Bunny right now, absolutely massive. J finally getting onto them, but gonna lose a lot of life in exchange. Both Epic Gamer and J already down to 60% compared to only Rookter down to about 70. So that's really, really in favor of the side of Rampage right now. We do see Jason in the area. We'll have to see if he is going to be able to change anything here.
Right. Right now, the key for Reapers to win this
So
lane.
the flash play from J-Delian, the follow-up death sentence doesn't hit, and so Jason not going to be able to get the gank off.
That was a good attempt, but right now, in the early game, the key to winning lane is you have to force the Yuumi to waste all of her mana. Once Yuumi has no mana, then you can actually go for something real.
Right, and right now, Baby Rope Bunny about 30% mana, so still has some time to go. Jason gonna keep taking that scuttle, so he might revisit that bot lane potentially. In the top lane, we saw it in a gank attempt from Prove Him Wrong as well. He ended up just forcing the gank after waiting in that bush for a while. Early game, every second matters, and sitting in a bush for that long is not beneficial. Jason KB walking through the mid lane, will eat double bombs to the face, gets stunned up, but Finny low on mana, won't be able to continue. Will dodge out the charm from True Hero to keep himself safe though, and Prove Him Wrong is in the area as well, so after a bit of a tete-a-tete in the mid lane, both junglers gonna hit back into their jungles and keep farming.
Yeah, it's a very good dodge by Finny. If, ooh, very nice dodge there by Baby Rope Bunny.
Yeah, she's got her dancing shoes on, dodging the death sentence, baiting it out really. And mid lane, we see a repeat gank from Jason. He wants to try to get this kill, but again, True Hero missing the charm there. And Finny, you know, if you don't land the charm, Finny's not probably gonna die.
That's true.
Instead, the auto attack poke on to True Hero there. True Hero gonna eat quite a bit of poke. Jason KB in the jungle of Prove Him Wrong might have bitten off more than he can chew here. A bomb goes onto him. That's almost guaranteed a kill there. They're gonna let it walk it off, and Finny going to get first blood with his bombs in the mid lane.
That was a very nice rotation by Finny. You know, I'm actually really curious as to why True Hero picked Ahri. Maybe she thought that it was going to be a Zilean support, because I'm pretty sure that Zilean beats Ahri in lane.
And Baby Rope Bunny getting hit by a death sentence will get absolutely melted there. This time not fast enough to dodge the death sentence, and we did see another kill going down in the mid lane as well. It looked like Prove Him Wrong was invading or going on to True Hero, and True Hero managed to turn the kill. So that'll be 2 kills going over to Vengeful Reapers right now.
Yeah, unfortunately for Baby Rope Bunny, Yuumi is the squishiest support in the game. one wrong step, and more than likely you will die.
And on top of that, they're going to continue their snowballing their lead as they pick up the first Drake of the game. It's going to be Inferno Drake, so nice little boost for the rest of Vengeful Reapers here. A bit more damage here for them. As you said, Yumi, one of the, if not the squishiest support in the game. We'll have to be extremely careful. Any picks here with a zap, with a flay, with a death sentence could spell her doom there, and that's not going to be good for her. But the nice thing for Yumi is that at least as long as there's somebody tanky and strong to lean on, she's probably going to be a lot safer.
Right. And so long as she has command to jump into them.
Yep, as you said, to kill the Yumi, drain her mana, so that is definitely something that you'll have to watch out for. Deity getting really low here, but that's a Fiora, the grand challenge coming out. Tons of damage onto him. Imagines the knockup will not land, but Jason KB in the area misses the Lee Sin Q, and Deity will remain safe there. The teleport coming out from Finny, though, he wants a piece of this action too. He's got one bomb, he's got two bombs, he's got damage, but will it be enough? The second bomb will not manage to take Imagines down. Now Jason KB going to be able to just shove him off.
Yeah, Finny just barely not having enough damage for that. Very good attempt. And since he has Zillion, his movement speed buff from his E, he won't miss out too much on the wave because he's already back in lane.
Instead, he will get one bomb on. He sped himself up. He's looking for the second bomb, but it's going to be a turnaround from True Hero on to prove him wrong. Just in the nick of time, Finny going to get that resurrect on to prove him wrong. But True Hero, that's an Ahri. She's extremely mobile, will be able to dash her way to safety there. But still, really good movement from Finny.
Yeah, that was a very good attempt by both players. I still say that Zillion probably is a better counter option into Ahri, just because he has his move speed buff to dodge skill shots much more often than Ahri, because all she has is her ult.
Yeah, and you know, considering that like Finny has been down CS, he's been doing extremely well for himself here. Still basically on par with True Hero, able to influence the map. Does have the kill up onto True Hero here, but right now True Hero getting a ton of damage back onto Finny. He's got to be careful. Chrono Shift not off cooldown yet, so yeah, will go down if he gets hit by another charm there. Bot lane, the flay onto Baby Rope Bunny. The Super Mega Death Rocket coming out early will not land, and Baby Rope Bunny is looking like she might be able to get out. Yes, she can, and prove him wrong. Has appeared in the bot lane. Will be able to turn the tides onto Jadelian. Has the Cataclysm available. Lands it. Will take down Jadelian and force the flash out of Epic Gamer.
That was very good gank by proving wrong.
And now mid lane, Finny having to flash to safety, but ignites on him. The Chrono Shift not available. And there he goes. Bot lane, Rookter. Rampage just... Rampage and VGR both making moves. Rookter managing to pick up Epic Gamer there, landing the full burst combo. And now top lane Deity has to be careful. Almost going down. There's no grand challenge this time, and will get popped by the Ornhorn.
Man, it's taken off a little slower in the past couple games, but it's starting up again, folks. They're looking thirsty for blood. I can see it in their eyes.
Just action across the map here. They don't need the junglers to get ganks. They can just start their own actions in lane. They don't care. And now we see Dark Steel coming out this game, but not going to be on the support this time. True Hero on Ahri going to pick up that Dark Steel. He's 2-0 right now, so looking like he's confident he can snowball that lead further.
Yeah, it's definitely a power play. I can respect it. It will also give him the longer durations on potions in case he does need to purchase any more. He might consider getting a refillable just to help deal with some of the burst from Zillion. We'll have to see if he deems it worthy or not.
Indeed, and right now True Hero just walking up and pounding away at Finny. Finny can't even auto attack. He's taking so much damage. The charm finally lands at point blank range. That's gonna be a third kill for True Hero. Second solo kill there. And he's already starting to make that Dark Seal count.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Finny was even doing there. I wonder if Finny was just trolling there. That movement was really weird.
Yeah, didn't quite manage to dodge anything there despite all that movement. So definitely not good for the side of Rampage. And at this point in the game, who do you think is going to be expected to win any fights that come up in the next 5 minutes here?
That's really hard to say. I think it's just whoever can land their stuff, really.
So both teams fairly even there. Prove him wrong, gonna go and try and steal that dragon, but Jason KD patiently holds off, manages to finish it off. Now prove him wrong, gonna go down, but Rookter on the back lines manages to take True Hero down. There goes those Dark Steel stacks. They make it a 1-for-1, but Drake going over, and that's gonna be a Cloud Drake going over to the side of Vengeful Reapers. Now they've got additional damage and reduced cooldowns, so gonna be way more dangerous. But now JDellian might have stepped out a little bit too far, trying to clear that pink ward. Will get popped, and Rookter just gonna hop over those chompers. Now going on to Epic Gamer, doesn't quite have the movement speed to catch up. Will not be able to take Epic Gamer down.
Yeah, it was very clean by Rookter with the kill on JDellian there, and like you said, he saw those chompers and he just didn't give a damn. He's like, man, I'm just gonna jump. I don't even care.
Yep, and it worked well there. So it's a good interaction to note that Jinx is going to have problems landing those chompers on to Rookter there if there isn't any other full-up CC to drag Rookter into those bombs, into those chompers. Now Jason KB in the area. We almost got the scuttle stolen, but he's 1v4 right now, 1v3 right now. Prove him wrong in the area now. Aggressively, Rookter jumping over. Can he get? Yes, he can. He does that. Jason KB, that will reset his jump, so it will be enough. No, it's not, because True Hero in the area there, and Ari is if mobile than Tristana, so we'll be able to pick that up now. Trying to pick up Baby Rope Bunny as well. Wants to get those Dark Steel stacks back, and we do see Baby Rope Bunny having problems trying to dodge the skill shots. Will ultimately finally go down to the Foxfire there, and that's going to be a 2-for-0 in favor. Oh, sorry, 2-for-1, as Jason did, I think, go down in that fight there. So that will be a 2 for potentially 1. I'm not quite sure if Jason went down or not.
Right, and that again just shows the one downfall.
But it's not over yet, as Prove Him Wrong coming in with Finny. The double bomb gonna instantly pop Epic Gamer. Now Delian left up the creek with no paddle there. Will just get autoed to death by Finny. That's a double kill for Finny to get himself back into the game.
Very nice combo with the Cataclysm and double bomb stun from Finny there. Very clean.
Yeah, just nowhere to go right there. Even if you don't get stunned, you will still have to eat the double bombs. And we do see the Ornhorn being sounded in the top lane onto Deity. The knock-up landing. Jason KB will be able to land the recent Q, and a flash will not be able to keep Deity safe. Mid lane, we see Rookter getting aggressive there onto True Hero. Not happy that he was killed before. Will once again reset True Hero's Dark Steel stacks. True Hero having problems keeping those stacks. Now a Leeson Q landing onto Prove Him Wrong. A flag and drag will get him to safety, but he has to be careful. Will go down if he lands on him once again. Rookter gonna keep pushing that mid lane turret there, and Tristana can do nasty things to a turret. But it looks like the whole team's going to rotate over to Shelly instead. And they try to do the flag and drag again. Prove him wrong. This time going to eat a dragon kick to the face. Will not be able to drag himself out to safety. But Jason, flash, will land the Q, will get the kill. And now it's a question of imagines whether he can get out or not. The flash will be insufficient. The twin bombs from Tristana and Zillion will be enough to take him down. And Shelly will live to enjoy another day.
Yeah, that was man, that was a lot to unpack. Like, I can understand why Jason wanted to make sure Proven Wrong went down, because Proven Wrong is, or at least was, 2 levels above Jason. Now I believe he's just 1 level. But either way, if they kept on Shelly there, Proven Wrong would have had an easy chance for a steal.
Yeah, bot lane, we see Finny with a beautiful teleport there, landing the double bombs onto Epic Gamer, but Epic Gamer will get the turn. That will be the first turn of the game. We see the slow coming in from Finny. Will not be enough, and will not be able to take Epic Gamer down, but will be able to force it out. Rookter now in the chase for JDellian, but a good flash over the wall patient flash, waiting till the rocket jump came out means that he will be able to survive that encounter. We do see the top lane turret going down in favor of Rampage, and now True Hero getting collapsed on. There's nowhere to run. No matter where he looks, somebody on the side of Rampage is waiting for him. So True Hero will also go down there. Very, very back and forth game, but VGR finding their small leads this game will take down the second third of the game for themselves, and will also find a 3,500 gold lead.
Yeah, so, I mean, we got Dragon up about 10 seconds, so it looks like that's going to be the next objective for Rampage.
And Jason getting high feed there, taking the Q in, will lose 70% of his health. And as you mentioned, Dragon is coming up, so he won't be in no position to try and contest right now. That should be a free Drake, the first one for Rawr Rampage now.
Yeah, so right now, my thought would be if I'm Vengeful Reapers, I would probably try to go contest for Rip Herald, just because you know where Rampage is at the moment. But at the same time, I mean, they have so much mobility. I mean, look at that. That is insane.
Yeah, they've managed to force the flash and the dashes out from Ari there. It will not be available for the next fight if they do decide to go for Herald, but they've got a very small window for Herald. Baron will be spawning in about 3 minutes here. Instead, they're going to send Rookter to that bot lane, will get themselves the last final outer turret. Trini just barely able to dodge out there of the charm of the Lee Sin Q, but did manage to successfully do that. And now it's Deity who's getting collapsed on. Jay Delian getting isolated by the bombs. He can't walk over that, and that will buy enough time for Deity.
Yeah, and you know, now that I think about it, Yumi's Zillion is horrifying because of the speed buff from Zumi's on top of the speed buff from Zillion's own E. Zillion just, I mean, is he going to be faster than a hacker in this game? I mean, like, Zillion got to go fast, right?
Zoom Rookter was left unattended in that bot lane, as we said earlier. Leaving Tristana with the turret alone is not a good idea, but it's gonna be Finny going down, and now Baby Rope Bunny getting squished. Somebody called Peter because that was animal abuse, my goodness. And Rookter, her ADC is just gonna ignore her. He's gonna keep on pushing. He just has turrets in his side there.
Rookter's just like, I mean, hi guys, hello. I'm knocking on your doorstep. I'm just an elf. I brought treats and toys.
Yeah, and Nerd on the other side of the map, Deity doing the same thing, in the top lane. But mid lane, prove him wrong, just trying to get something, anything to protect the turrets. Instead, he'll go down and lose his turrets to boot as well. Rookter gonna be able to pick himself up a kill and gonna keep going for that inhibitor turret once his minions get in. Mid lane, Finny finally respawned, will be able to stop that hard push into the inhibitor turrets. We see the teleport coming in from Imagines. He's gonna try and stop somebody, anybody, both Deity and Rookter pushing in. Rookter able to get the inhibitor turret, but will not be able to get the inhibitor. Deity, unfortunately, not so much luck on his side, will not be able to get the inhibitor turret down, but still managed to get the inner turret on the top lane down as well. And now Jason KB on the run, trying to look to stay alive here, but Finny with the speed up. And as you said, Zumi's speeding up as well. Can they catch the mobile Lee Sin? No, they can't. Still a good chase, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a good play by Vengeful Reapers to just try to run it down mid. And because they, like you pointed out, they gave up so much on the side lanes. Like that could have been the game-changing play to really swing this into full gear for Rawr.
Yeah, and though they got the kill, got the turrets, they actually ended up having the gold lead widen on them here. Rawr 3,500 gold up right now, and some of that was just off the turrets they managed to take here. Now Herald will be despawning soon. Baron should be coming up. Dragon in a minute 30, so both teams right now don't really have much to do. They've pushed out this bot, and if we take a look at the items here, Deity completing the Blade of the Ruined King, but opting to go for Merc Shreds rather than the more commonly seen Berserker's Greaves in that top lane right now. And Imagines on the Ornn has a lot of armor, has the Bramble Vest there, has the Sunfire Cape, is more than ready to go toe-to-toe with that Fiora.
Yeah, I actually really like the option for the Merc turrets here, just because, I mean, You have the RA Charm. You have the debuffs from Ornn, and there's the slow and snare from Jinx. There's all the CC from Fresh.
And
That's a lot of damage.
Tons of death for True Hero right now as he gets collapsed on by 3 again. Finny doing work. The zooms there will catch him. And now Jason KB trying to get out. Can he do it? No, he can't. The bomb's in, but Rookter wants to dive in to make sure he secures the last hit there. Rookter 8, 1, and 3 right now on Tristana.
Hey, kill secure. Am I right, boys?
Yeah, and now like 8, 1, and 3. Tristana has the IE completed, has the Phantom Dancer completed as well. Has lots of damage, will be able to do work. Bot lane, they're going to try and pick Deity off. The Ornn comes out, but will not be able to get anything. Sit there losing the mid lane. They've lost the inner turret. They might lose the inhibitor turret now. Rookter doesn't care about fights, only turrets. Prove him wrong, going in will give the kill over to Deity there, but it's going to be Finny going down. Did not have the chrono shift available, and now Deity going down. Rookter now forced into the fight, jumping into the Cataclysm, jumping out of the Cataclysm. He does manage to pick Epic Gamer out, and now True Hero got the target in the eyes here. Can he survive? Just barely, as we do see him getting knocked out, and now Rookter trying to survive. Imagines is super tanky, but Baby Rope Bunny is there to keep him topped up, and Prove Him Wrong is now going to be the one getting hammered down low. We do see Jason KB on the side. If he can land a Q, that's going to be a kill onto Prove Him Wrong, but can he? He cannot. Baby Rope Bunny going to heal him up, and we do see now Rookter going in. Has he overestimated his damage? No, he does manage to pick Jason KB up, so in that horrifically chaotic mess, they're going to go 2 for 3 in favor of Rawr Rampage, and just in time to pick up the Mountain Drake, second of the game as well.
Rookter and Baby Rope Bunny putting in tons of work in their respective roles. Baby Rope Bunny doing everything she can to keep everyone alive.
And it worked to keep Rookter, who's really the only one that matters. 10, 1, and 3 now after that fight. 700 gold bounty. The man is dominating at this point. 181 CS. He's the richest in the game by far. Only person to break the 10,000 gold point, and not by a small margin either. He's up to almost 12,000 gold. Will be able to pick up his third item, Storm Razor. So now you can't even run from him.
Yeah, that's just nasty. I mean, you couldn't really run that much to begin with because of the rocket jump, but now it's just like you don't even need it.
And everyone will have to be careful of that random burst it puts out. He's also picked up Executioner's Calling as well. I don't think there's a ton of healing on the side of Vengeful Reapers right now, but it's always better to build a healing cut before you need it rather than waiting till it's too late. Now, only major objective up on the map right now is Baron. There are 2 exposed inhibitors on the side of Vengeful Reapers. Where does Rawr go right now from here?
I mean, if you're Rawr, you just keep pushing like you are and you get picks like this.
And that was disgusting. Rookter now is godlike. Epic Gamer, just the moment the slow went down, that was it. That was game over. She was dead.
Yeah, that was good night.
That's now going to give them the 4v4 in the mid lane. They've sent Deity to keep split pushing there, but he's a long way away from the turret. Instead, Rookter going to get plenty of damage off on the inhibitor. Won't be able to take it on this particular push, but does get the experience level up from Finny and Zillion's passive there. Just 2 shots onto Jadelian. Chunks him for so much. Rookter's range is starting to get up there at level 13. We'll be able to take this inhibitor down, and Deity finally arriving with the minion wave here. Prove him wrong, potentially looking for engage. Instead, it's going to be Jadelian getting caught out now. The charm is on Finny, but he manages to chrono shift himself just in time. That's a double kill for Rookter, but Rookter ain't done yet. He's going in. The beautiful Zonias will keep True Hero alive, and now the chrono shift is down. Rookter is going to go down. That's a massive shutdown over to Epic Gamer. The full 700 gold bounty, and True Hero going to be able to charm Finny on the turn, take him as well, but they do lose Imagines and Epic Gamer for that. So that's still going to be a 3 for 2 in favor of Rawr Rampage, and they will be able to pick up the second inhibitor as well. That leaving only the top lane inhibitor turret. Prove him wrong, going really aggressive. Not sure why he's doing that. Eats a charm to the face. Will not be able to take any more damage to the turret, and looks like they're going to back out now.
Yeah, they definitely almost overstayed there. Making the call to retreat now is definitely the better play for them. I mean, they have Baron that they can look at. I mean, they can just try to push the lane in top four and then go Baron, just reset because they all just picked up a ton of gold. So they have items to buy. Uh, and unfortunately for Ripker, he actually died to a turret shot there, just barely in range of that turret.
Yeah, but whether or not the turret killed him, the kill credit unfortunately went over to Epic Gamer, meaning he gave up a whopping 1,000 gold after you add in his bounty to Epic Gamer. And Epic Gamer now trying to get back in, has a Storm Razor, has a Rapid Fire Cannon, and an Executioner's Calling. So definitely low on the damage right now, but does have a little bit of burst and certainly attack speed. Now, Baron is still available here. We do see Rampage looking to try and potentially pick something, but Finny is on top of a ward, so all his vision will be revealed here. And kudos to the side of Vengeful Reapers. If they do manage to keep vision up here, they will be able to know if Rampage decides to start up Baron, and since they know that Rampage isn't on, or is on it right now, they have to be careful. That ward was disabled, but they can't get out. They know it's being done, but it doesn't matter right now. That's going to be a free Baron over to Rampage.
Yeah, it's like Reapers. They barely have the damage to keep these supers out of their base at the moment. So now that Rampage has the Baron buff, I mean, it's looking like this could be the final push.
Definitely.
Right now, they are on death's door.
Definitely, and as you said, they have got 2 inhibitors down. They've got super streaming in. Deity once more split pushing there. He's not been participating in fights, but he doesn't need to right now when his team's able to do everything without him. But Rookter taking a bunch of damage. The barrier coming out to try and keep him alive, but they are losing this 4v5 right now. A beautiful flag and drag will interrupt Jason KB from going into Cataclysm, allowing Rookter to start popping off. He's got Epic Gamer down. He's got Jadelian down. Jason going down in the back lines as well. And Deity just went straight for the Nexus. He doesn't care about the team fight. He's got his super minions. He's got his Baron. And he's got the enemy Nexus. 27-38. Going to be the final time on this game here. 24-17. Well played, Rawr Rampage.
Well played indeed.
And Rampage once more trying to go for that 1 kill a minute. Doesn't quite make it, but 24 kills in 27 minutes. Still a bit of a bloodbath.
Yeah, Rookter definitely showing Epic Gamer who the relocator is this time around. Only dying 2 times the entire game while having 15 kills.
Yeah, this game just reminds me of those scenes in animes where like all of a sudden the protagonist takes off their training weights and boom, here we go. 15-2-4 after having a rough 2 games as a support. Finny going to the mid lane, doing well for himself as well. 4, 5, and 11 there. But his chrono shifts definitely keeping fights in their favor. And Baby Road Bunny back to support where we've seen her play before, doing work on that Yuumi. 1, 3, and 16.
Indeed, very well played by everyone on Rawr Rampage.
And with that, the series score now is 2-1 in favor of Rampage. Vengeful Reapers now have their backs to a wall here. Luna, if you were Vengeful Reapers, would you be changing up bans right now, or like do you think this is more an executional issue?
I would definitely pay a little bit more respect to certain bans potentially. But I do think it is heavily execution because, I mean, we've seen in game 2, they executed their comp beautifully. Like, game 2 was insane. So, I don't know. It's too hard to call at this point. I would say that it is very possible that we could go the distance in C5 games.
I certainly hope that we do. And with that, we're going to head to a short intermission break while both teams get ready for game 4 here. So we'll see you in a bit.